I came in like a wrecking ball.
Good morning, Clash of Clans fans and legions of billions of 85 Trample damage followers on YouTube. Not followers, subscribers. I need to get my social media stuff down right. Actually, it's fine. I only have this one social media thing. Whenever I start getting a Twitter account and Snapchat and Instagram, and I'm sure there are more popular, Facebook. That's an older one. Anyway, I just wanted to go through relatively briefly today the modifications to the Earthquake spell, which, if you haven't paid attention, you should. You see now it has a higher radius. So this one has a radius of 4.7 tiles at max. It used to be that the Earthquake spell was able to, if placed properly, take out a row of 8 wall pieces, which means here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You couldn't get all 9 of those. What you could do is drop it directly in between 2 pieces, say like right in between these 2 pieces, and you could get 4 pieces one direction and 4 pieces the other. But now with the increased radius on the Earthquake spell, you can actually blow out a row of 9, which is part of the reason I have this base set up like this, so that you can't use an Earthquake spell to pop all the way in. I've also been tinkering around now with using, I'm just going to share 2 of these replays, with ice golems, because blowing open walls is the key to getting any base taken down. The pathing is what really winds up screwing troops. So you get good solid troops in the middle or the core of the base, and then they wind up banging away on walls, dying while everything's torching them. But here you've got wall, 3 tile turret, wall, 3 tile building, and a wall, which is 9, right? 1 for the wall, 2, 3, 4 for the wizard tower, 5 for the wall, 6, 7, 8 for the archer queen, and 9 for this wall. It used to be that you couldn't blow through this wall, and this wall, but now you can. Same thing up here. Wall, 3 turret, 3 tile turret, wall, 3 tile turret, wall. So I start this attack. I'm packing 8 Earthquake spells, and I'm trying some composition with ice golems, which is interesting because it's kind of taking care of itself. The main point here is using Earthquake spells to create a bunch of value for getting troops into the base. Then use whatever troops you want, whether it's P.E.K.K.A.s, bowlers, witches, golems, wizards, I don't care. So we're going to go here, and we see 4 Earthquake spells come down right here on this dead center piece, and because of the 4.7 tile radius, it actually goes far enough out from the center to hit that wall piece. Now, one thing that you'll want to keep an eye on is it goes far enough to even hit the town hall. So I broke the town hall there completely unintentionally, so I was dealing with town hall fire. Same thing on this side over here, and you can see it hit Eagle Artillery is missing half of its hit points. That Inferno Tower is missing half its hit points. That crossbow, and even the town hall is missing half of its hit points from that Earthquake spell coming in. So look at all of this is completely wide open. And then I just came over on this side here, dropped a couple of ice golems, threw in a wall wrecker, put my heroes in behind, and I'm just going to leave this in 2 times speed and make casual conversation during it. You can see ice golems freezing a bunch of stuff as they pop. I have 2 ice golems in the clan castle along with, oh, no, that was an empty clan castle. That was an empty wall wrecker. But the ice golem, I brought 2 freeze spells to help. But you just see as the base is going through, every time one of those ice golems die, they just freeze deeper and deeper into the base. And then, of course, having gigantic heroes is never a bad thing. They wind up getting in there and trashing through some stuff. And ultimately, I do wind up picking up the 3rd star, largely thanks to my heroes. But again, if you take a look here, walls, bam, completely wrecked open. The troops didn't run into any opposition until this one wall piece that the archer queen eventually ended up shooting through. Just blew the base completely wide open. 3 stars, super cool, really excited about it. The other one was the last one that I did, which I want to be able to show. I was glad that this happened too. It doesn't have to be against a level 1 town hall, but this is a level 5 town hall 12, and I did opt for 3 wall breakers, which I have been tinkering with in some friendly challenges as well, to be able to pop a hole in one side and send the wall wrecker on the other, and then open up the inside of the base. Here, I was very careful not to hit the town hall, because that would be very destructive, but I wanted to pop this part out right here. So we go 4 Earthquake spells right in the middle, and you see it actually blew all the way over here. And you can just see that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 diagonal tiles away. 4 diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4 full diagonal tiles away that it was able to pop that wall. and then came back on this other side, and I wanted to make absolutely sure that I didn't hit the town hall. So you'll see the earthquake spells come right down on that wall piece, enough to blow open that. Now look, the whole entire base is essentially unprotected. There is not a single unit that is completely surrounded by walls, aside from the entire base. But throwing in an ice golem and 3 wall breakers before the mortar gets there, and an ice golem and my wall wrecker, and all my other ice golems and bowlers and witches, and I've got a rage spell that I saved for the middle. But look at that, free spell hits, takes a bunch of stuff, or the ice golem pops rather. I did a freeze on that eagle artillery to buy me some time. Even had some clan castle troops, so that was nice. Poison spells saved for those guys. Look at the ice golem, pops and just freezes everything in there. Freezes everything in there. Another one pops, freezes everything in there. It is just absolute mayhem in there. And of course, again, having super big heroes helps you get through. And we ended up picking up the triple.
I need a hero.
They take a little bit longer. It's not really that exciting to watch some giant heroes pick on a few hidden Teslas. I want to just come back in here real quick and look at that. All of that taken out from that earthquake spell right there and that earthquake spell right there. I strongly suggest you start tinkering with this type of an attack. I'm going to start calling this my IceQuake Attack. And I'm going to start trying it out in war so that I can share it. But popping open that whole base and letting those ice columns lead the way, I got a feeling we're onto something here. Hope you enjoy the video. Make sure to like it, hit the notifications button. I don't actually know how to do that. I'm only subscribed to my son's channel at this point. But he always tells me to tell people, turn your notifications on and comment down below, and I don't know. Hope you guys are having a good one. I'm really enjoying cranking out these videos. I appreciate all the support. Guys, have a good one. Trample Damage out.